What is going on, TRX people? Blaze here with Blue Chip Athletic Club, and we're gonna hit a couple movement patterns that are gonna be killer for our back biceps. So what you're gonna do is set your straps to mid-length. We'll stand facing our anchor point. There's a couple different options here on this single arm work. What I like to do is I like to just bring that loop of the TRX all the way to one side and just drop one of the handles, and now I'm just working with one handle the whole time. So, sorry, I guess I should show the other option. The other option is you can take your strap and throw it through like so, or you can always put both straps kind of like in one hand and then do it as well. But again, the straps are gonna stay because it's got the locking loop here at the top. So I just drop one and then I'll rip through the full pattern. So we're gonna start with a single arm bicep curl. What you're gonna do, set yourself up. You're gonna be standing facing your anchor point with some tension on the bands. And what I want is I want your bicep to be really high. I guess I'll do the other side. Your, elbow is gonna be super high, right? Hand's gonna be up by the temple. And now you're gonna lean back into your bicep curl and then curl up for the full time interval here. So notice how I'm not letting my hips fall like this. Your natural tendency is you're gonna wanna let your hips fall. So I'm being really intentional, and the way I do that is I bring my hand across the front of my hips, and I'm just keeping an eye on my core position the whole time I'm ripping through the pattern. Whenever you're done with the time interval, we'll switch sides. So now again, creating tension on the strap, and I'm bringing my elbow nice and tall, and now my hand is up by my temple. And again, keeping my hips super square as I pull for the full time interval on the other side. So sticking with the single arm theme, we're gonna go next with a single arm row. So again, the setup's gonna be super similar. One strap, you can hold both, totally up to you. But again, I just like to create that tension, drop the other strap, it's less things for me to think about. Now I'm gonna try and keep my chest and hips super square to the front. And typically when you're doing a row, you're engaging more of your back and more muscles there. So for the most part, you'll be able to take a half a step forward, which means the exercise will be tougher because you're standing closer to your anchor point and holding more of your weight up. And now I'm gonna lean back into this row pattern, and I'm gonna row up nice and tall here. Again, keeping the hips really square, same with the shoulders as I row for the full time interval. After that time interval is up, switch sides. So now I'm here, rowing up and down. One thing I want to pay attention to is that when I get to the top of this row, notice how I'm not letting this strap sag. It's gonna be a huge issue right away that I see when I'm coaching TRX is people will do this, get to the top and let the strap sag and kind of hit reps like this. What you're doing is you're losing out on the strain on your muscles when you're at the top of the rep as well. So what that means, you need to slow the rep down. So when you get up to the top, I'm just gonna come up nice and slow, hold, pull, tension on the line the whole time, and then come back down. So once you're done with the rows on both sides, we're gonna go into our last one, which is the power pull. Power pull is going to be another movement pattern where you can hold both straps like so, or you can just hold one. Again, I'm just gonna hold one for the demo. What I want you to do is you'll get yourself set, and now you're gonna let your hips turn. So now I'm facing, my left arm is on the TRX, and my hips are now opening up like I'm trying to, we'll say like look out to the right. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna row, and I'm gonna twist and pull, and now I'm gonna look all the way out to the other side, to the left now. I'm gonna readjust my feet because that was a little bit too easy for me. I'm gonna get really long, acts like I'm trying to touch something behind me artificially. Then I'm gonna row up to the top and twist. You should feel this in the obliques. You should feel this in the arms that you just rode. You're gonna go all the way through one side to the full 30. Then we switch, right arm's on the TRX. Now my left arm's coming off the back. And now I'm gonna rip up here and pull nice and tall all the way through the movement pattern. Notice how my hips are ending, facing the arm that's pulling, and then opening up at the bottom. Whew, a lot of single arm work. Good luck with these, enjoy, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Later.